Every legend has an origin. Some begin with glory. Others begin with blood. This is the story of Sarah Fortune, the woman the world would come to fear as Miss Fortune. Bilgewater, a city without mercy. Bilgewater is not a city. It is a wound. A place where the law is written by gunfire, where pirates rule the docks, and where survival belongs only to the ruthless. Mercy has no currency here. Power is taken, never given. Sarah Fortune was born into this world, but she did not begin as a killer. A mother's workshop. Sarah's mother was a renowned weaponsmith, brilliant, stubborn, and fiercely protective. Her guns were masterpieces, known for both elegance and lethality. Sarah grew up among tools, blueprints, and the smell of gunpowder. She learned how weapons worked long before she understood what they were used for. Her mother taught her an important lesson. A gun reflects the soul of its maker. Sarah listened. The man named Gangplank. Then came Gangplank, a pirate feared even among monsters. Brutal, arrogant, and merciless. He wanted Sarah's mother to craft weapons for him. She refused. In Bilgewater, refusal is a death sentence. Gangplank burned the workshop to the ground. Sarah's mother died in the flames. Sarah survived, hiding, screaming, helpless. And something else survived with her. Hatred, the child forged by vengeance. Sarah swore she would kill Gangplank. Not quickly. Not mercifully. Perfectly. She disappeared into the underbelly of Bilgewater, learning everything she could. She trained her aim until it became instinct. She studied pirates, their greed, their pride, their weaknesses, and she rebuilt her mother's legacy. Sarah crafted her own guns, elegant, deadly, and unmistakable. She named them after the only thing that kept her alive: hope. The mask of misfortune. Sarah Fortune could not survive openly, so she became Miss Fortune. A flirt, a tease, a sharpshooter with a smile and a laugh. She played the role Bilgewater expected, a dangerous beauty, underestimated by men who never lived long enough to regret it. Behind the smile was calculation. Behind every joke was a plan. The long game. Miss Fortune did not rush her revenge. She built a reputation, took bounties, earned respect and fear. Slowly, she dismantled Gangplank's influence, ship by ship, ally by ally. She waited. Because revenge, to be perfect, must be certain. The day the sea burned. When the time came, Miss Fortune struck with precision. She orchestrated Gangplank's downfall publicly, violently, and without mercy. The explosion that tore his flagship apart echoed across Bilgewater. The Reaver King was dead. Or so the world believed. Miss Fortune stood victorious, not as a victim, but as a conqueror, Queen of Bilgewater. With Gangplank gone, Miss Fortune seized control, not through terror, but strategy. She united pirate crews, stabilized trade, and imposed order where chaos once ruled. For the first time, Bilgewater tasted something close to peace. But power never rests uncontested. And Gangplank was not finished. The return of a monster. Gangplank survived. Scarred, broken, enraged. His return plunged Bilgewater back into bloodshed. The city fractured. Old loyalties resurfaced. War reclaimed the docks. Miss Fortune faced a truth she could no longer ignore. Killing a tyrant does not end tyranny. It only changes who holds the gun. More than vengeance. Sarah Fortune began to change. She was no longer fighting just for revenge. She was fighting for control, for a future where no child would watch their world burn the way hers had. She embraced leadership, even as it cost her innocence, allies, and peace of mind. She became harder, sharper, but never cruel without reason. Who Miss Fortune truly is. Miss Fortune is not the smile. She is not the jokes. Not the swagger. Not the legend whispered in taverns. She is a survivor. A woman who turned grief into precision, pain into power, vengeance into responsibility. She carries her mother's legacy not in memory alone, but in every shot fired with purpose. Why Miss Fortune matters. Her story is not about piracy. It is about choice. About refusing to be broken by loss. About wearing masks to survive. About learning that power can protect or destroy, depending on who wields it. Miss Fortune stands at the crossroads between chaos and control, and the sea is watching. Conclusion. Bilgewater still bleeds. But now, it bleeds on her terms. As long as the waves crash against the docks, and gunsmoke fills the air, one name will echo louder than the rest. Sarah Fortune. Miss Fortune. And her story is far from over.